Round number 10 here at Catalunya, where the championship will be decided either in the sprint or the final race of the season, and there's 13 people, even though there's meant to be 14, so somebody's vanished, maybe?
No. It was 13 anyway.
Ah,
It's
okay.
just game, but that's not here.
Somebody left me straight.
With a full grid, apart from one, which is good, leading on to next season. Hopefully that leads to us having a full grid next season too, with a few change of bikes.
Yeah, so Craig leads the championship by 14 points. So to put it simply, if he wins the sprint, he will be champion. If he beats Jack by 2 points in the sprint, he is champion. If Jack at any points beats him in the sprint, that means it goes on to the final race, which I think is it's a fairly simple way. If he's not on the podium, he's got to be 2 places in front of Jack. So there's got to be at least somebody behind Craig for him to be champion. It's that simple.
Craig is the first one out on track, I will mention. I don't know if it's possible to get 3 laps here or not.
One for, with how long the pit lane is, I'm going to say you probably just about miss out.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but yeah. You got the Nick and Schmoyes, they are close to each other. I think Schmoyes is going to be trying to get a toe off Nick here, just let him through.
Nick, after pole position and 2 wins.
Yep.
So I'd say
Nick done the treble the last weekend, so
yeah,
looking to build upon that, and then leading into next season, hopefully that can build his confidence even more. The Schmoyes has lost the front on the inside cover turn 12.
Not ideal.
Let's watch Craig though, as he's going to start his first lap now. Oh, and this is an important session for him. If he doesn't set a lap, it says he's currently down in 11th, so he needs to set a lap.
Craig's strength has been the sprint. He usually gets a decent qualifier and he gets a decent start, ends the first sector in first place, and he's always able to hold it.
And yeah, they are only going to be getting 2 laps there, so. Eddie's crashed at turn 10. So he's going to get disrupted a little bit, but he's going to have clean air, I would think.
So you can't use the first sector as a real good marker because it's only 2 corners, so...
There's 2 people close together on track right now, going into turn 4. I'm trying to figure out who that is. So one of them's Finley, and the other one is Minmon. So Minmon's getting to toe off Finley here, which is risky, because for Minmon it'd be good, but if Finley does crash, then that's just going to destroy Minmon's lap. So...
But it's a risk worth taking.
Yeah. Jack's just coming around turn 3 now for his first lap. So he only gets 2 laps either way, so he's just taking his time and he's got some clean air in front of him. So if whoever that is in front of him on track does crash, he shouldn't be affected.
There's been a cleanish lap for Craig. He did make a small mistake on the exit of turn 4, just touching the inside curb. But apart from that, it's been fairly clean. Expecting probably a 36 maybe for the first lap. I've noticed that the qualifying times in these sessions have been rather slow.
Lap to be in the 35s. I think if it's not, I'm surprised. Yeah,
35-7. And Jack is the only person who's holding a red sector. Nick jumping 9/10 off.
You think he'll be a bit closer than that. Jack broke a little bit early there for turn 10, that's why he's down there in sector 3. It looks like he put on the throttle almost whilst braking. So he's definitely lost time from that, but I think if Jack can get a front row, that'll be good enough. He just needs the race that matters for him. He's got a lot of work to do today.
Yeah, Craig's definitely pulling a very, very strong opening lap. And Touch goes into 3rd. So it could, I was about to say, could Touch get 2 front rows in a row, but...
Jack's run wide at the final corner there, so I think he's just relying on this second lap being better as he moves up to 2nd place here. So not bad. These two are showing very close on pace so far this week.
So everybody but Boosted to set a lap time, so I think that this must be the most amount of laps people have done, almost amount of people who've set a lap time. So if Boosted
Howland just ran a little bit deep there at tail. I switched onto him and it looked like he's a little bit offline there. Jack is down. Red and Craig is red. Funny enough, I was on about Jack earlier, whoever's in front of him crashing it and he'll be alright, and Mir literally just crashed in front of him, and fortunately it's not affected his lap. So, he's fortunate at that.
It's looking like it's going to be the 2 factory Ducatis 1st and 2nd, We got to keep an eye on who's going to be the one to start from pole position as Craig comes to the line now. Is he going to improve on his 35.7? He does a 35.4, but Jack does
is
keep
still up.
the advantage.
Well, here
Jumping
we go
goes
then. Jack's
back
got
into
a better
third.
run out of turn 9 time. He's going to get the turn 10 braking point right. He does, but he's not up again.
Oh, he's very wide for the last turn 10, 11.
Yeah, just hope you turn a bit better when you're wider, but it looked like it almost a bit too much there. Craig's done a very good lap there, though.
Oh, he's touched the inside curb as well.
Yeah, it's
I
not
say on
the
the
end of the
Finley's
world.
retaken third from his teammate, Nick jumping.
Here you go, into the final corner.
He's used the outside curb.
Last time. I don't think it's going to be pole, but it's going to be a very solid second.
2 temps off.
And he goes 2 temps off. So I think Craig set a very good lap there. That's a very good lap for him. He'll definitely take that. So the pressure's not getting to him yet, unlike last week, where you could tell he was struggling in some areas. And Hadif jumps up to 4th there with the exact same. Oh, he goes up to 3rd. It said he was 4th, but then it said he was 3rd. They've done the exact same lap time, so I guess that's just been determined that way.
Yeah, so Craig is first, Jack second, Hadif's been given third somehow. Finley's 4th, Nick jumping's 5th, Amir 6th, Lewis 7th, Touch 8th, Howling 9th, Schmolly's 10th, Aaron 11th, Mimon 12th, and Booster's the only person not to set lap time in 13th. So I think that's the first time this season where we've had at least 12 people set a lap time.
Yep, and the top 9 covered by a second, and the top 11 covered by 1.1 seconds. Oh, actually, we say 3rd to 11th covered by half a second. For 8 riders. And Mirtifa's backed out. So we could have gone.
Change his helmet number.
Ah, okay. It's one of the rounds we could have continued.
Is it going to be wet? No, it's clear.
Clear again. Have to restart the lobby, as we usually do. Unfortunately. But yeah, close qualifying there between the majority of riders. I think Jack and Craig have got a clear advantage, which I think Jack is, he'll be happy with his pace for now. It's definitely a bit more promising than previous weeks, you'd say. Craig's still got that small advantage, but as we know, anything can happen. He's done good in that qualifying, but so is Jack, and they've got a comfortable advantage over other riders, which probably is bad for Jack, because he needs other riders to get in the way of Craig. Had lots of jump starts there.
So Craig's put him in the right position to take the championship, but
yeah, Craig
it's a long.
To get away.
Yeah, it's a long run though to turn 1, so I'd say to all of them, don't be surprised if somebody launches an attack, because
I'm going to keep an eye out on the people cutting across turn 1 as well. Obviously, people are going to get forced off the track, but if I think they're not losing enough time, then I'm going to penalise them for it.
I mean, Catalan
can't be an easy escape.
Yeah, Catalan of us has a very rich history of red flags at turn 1, so.
Yes. I want them to be relatively careful at the first corner.
The thing is, you can't go in cautious because that's when you'll get caught up. So it's going to see who can get the right balance or just get the luck of escaping off the start.
I see Finley messaging the WhatsApp. Obviously I can't type right now because I'm setting the grid, but I'm going to keep Hadif in 3rd because that is what it set him to at the end of the session. It just had on the screen before that he done the exact same lap time and is in 4th, but then after the...
Oh, Finley's put out a good point. He actually started 3rd in the actual thing, so that should mean he starts 3rd.
What do you mean he starts 3rd?
So when we did the run then, he would have started 3rd.
Oh, okay. Was he in?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put in 3rd. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, neither did I. So you pointed it out.
Yeah, that's fair enough. If it's based on the final results, I would have kept Hadif 3rd. But if he started 3rd on the grid, then that's fair enough. 7th, Touch 8th, and Howlin 9th. Then Schmoy's, Aaron Minmon, and Boosted. Right, we're ready to go. It's a clear sprint, and Craig can win the championship in this race. All he needs to do is just beat Jack if they both finish on the podium, or by 2 positions if they're off the podium. So again, this week, how many red flags do you think we're going to get?
We'll get at least one guaranteed.
We said that last week, and we actually didn't.
But in season 2 we had a red flag. In season 8 we had a red flag. I'd assume in other seasons we've had red flags. So.
Yeah, it's.
Oh no, sorry. In season 2 we should have had a red flag, but we didn't. I'll correct myself. Because about 3 or 4 people went down, and we'd have a red flag for whatever reason, and it ended up in having a massive shuffled up order for a while.
Let's see how long it takes the riders to ready up. Hopefully not too long. Going for Amir, Lewis, Craig, Howley. Is Craig going to feel the nerves like last week, or is he going to be alright? You could tell last week he was struggling, or will Jack feel the nerves? Will he this week feel that if he gets into a good position, is that going to cross his mind? You'd think he's got nothing to lose, but this can happen to riders. In terms of other battles, championship-wise, are there any other major ones we need to look out for?
I think there's there's like a battle for 10th or something.
The battle for 10th. The battle for...
Oh, sorry, it's the battle for 12th.
12th.
Well, Mid-Mon's going to win that because you get made here.
Yeah. So Mid-Mon could still be boosted.
Yep. Boosted could still beat Aaron. And then you sort of got some form of battle between Howling, Hadith and Schmoys for 6th. Then potentially Nick could beat Finley if Finley has a stinker.
Right, we're ready to go.
So the final sprint of the season, it might not be the final start though. Let's see.
Craig has been given the random number.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't you love that? And a lovely golden helmet.
Is that sound of things to come? It's number 52. So
I think that is a random number, random helmet as well. So maybe it's trying to tell him something.
Yeah. Number 52 has been successful before in the Ducati, so hopefully it can do again for him. And we're off, and it's a good start for Craig. But I think Hadith's got the best launch of everybody, and so is Amir to Heath. So we go down into towards turn 1 for the first time.
Jack's been having a horrible start. He's down to 6th already.
Into braking zone, and there goes Finley up the inside of Craig as we try and file. Everyone files through. Lewis and Booster have gone down. The 2 Trackhouse Aprilis are down. But crucially, it is Jack in front, Craig in front of Jack, but not in the right positions. But Craig's right on the back of Finley. He's in a Berman sandwich, and he's nearly at the back of Finley there. And Jack moves up the inside and takes 3rd place from his teammate. And Aaron Jacko's gone down. And Jack puts up. That's a very late move.
Craig accelerated into Jack there. It looked like he's forced him off the track.
That's worked out. Oh my lord!
It looked like Craig went accelerated into him then. As Jack's gone down, he's hit the curb. Yeah, he got forced onto the curb there by another rider.
And that might be just it. Oh my lord, that was the Yamaha on the grass. That is probably it.
Yeah.
But
that was actually quite an unfortunate crash of Jack there. He's got stuck on the curb and it just... And Lewis has left and Jack's crashed again.
Oh, Finley's just forced his way underneath Craig through turn 11, and then Craig's got the inside for turn 12.
So Jack, Lewis is left and it's a dead contact kill, so I'm guessing Jack's taking out Lewis in some way.
So for Jack to hold on to this championship, it's going to take an absolute miracle. Meanwhile, Sky has pulled that nearly a second. And Craig and Finley continue side by side.
That's the only way things are going to change now. But gaps are fairly close. And Hadith, could he go for his first dry condition win of the season? Definitely
could. Oh, and Craig just chops the nose off Schmoys. Meanwhile, Howling Siege, he's managed to somehow survive the onslaught of everything that's gone on in the opening lap, and he's in 5th. So keep an eye out for him because he is hungry for his first podium, and he was very frustrated last week with all the contact that he suffered through.
This could be it though.
If Craig and Finley continue to battle, why not? But the first time the first couple of sectors that Finley's had clean air, he's managed to close the gap down to Hadith by a 10th.
Yeah, with Jack's first crash there, Amir, he sent it up the inside of him, but hit the inside curb at turn 7, and so it kind of sat him up a bit. It didn't really affect Jack when then Jack got stuck behind him, and then it flicked him onto the curb, and then he crashed.
It also spiraled for when he made the late overtake on Finley into turn 5, and then from that moment on, he was sort of destined, I think, for that to happen, or he got put in that position anyway. So far, I think Craig.
Fortunate moments this season, but I think the lack of practice doesn't help either.
Yeah, I think honestly, Craig, I would not blame him if he just decides to just sit where he is, because he does not need to take any form of risk in this situation. He can just sit behind Finley and cruise home.
And Howland's been given a long lap for a position held, so I'm guessing he'll probably want to reveal it at the end. But that's what he's been given a long lap for.
And he's right on the back of Smoyes now.
With Craig maybe feeling a little bit of pressure, you can see the line's taking a bit of a wider line. Howland could be in for a podium here. Jack with the fast lap of the race as well, so it's so unfortunate for him. He's got the pace, but just that early unfortunate crash for him, he just really couldn't do nothing about. There's Craig on the grass there.
Oh.
He's taken big risk there. I don't know if you caught that. He clipped the grass on the exit at turn 4. I don't know how he didn't crash. He must have been very careful.
I think Jack's been a bit like sort of Pecco in terms of this. Oh, touch has gone down at turn 5.
And Jack's down again.
I think Jack's just been.
I reckon that is just.
Oh, and boot up. Got multiple crashes at the same time. I was thinking maybe the red flag could come out and Jack's gone.
Jack's stopped. Or something.
Well,
so
now the only way that can happen now is Craig finishes in 8th place still lower, which could still happen, but it's going to have to take a couple of crashes. But yeah, I think Jack's form in terms of sprints has just been a bit like Pecco's. You know, they've had high potential, but just for one reason or another, he's not been able to score the high points compared to Craig.
Got disqualified it, so in terms of where he'll start in the main, what we're going to do on that, because he got disqualified.
We'll confer how he got disqualified. We'll ask him how he got disqualified. If he did just not move, then that's means he got actually got disqualified. So he'd have to start last, I guess.
So then, all Craig's got to do now is to stay on the bike. Oh, Howland's wide at turn 1 there. And Touch and Boost have both been given 3-second penalties, so they both crashed a lot as well, so I don't know what they're doing back there, but they've had a few collisions. We joked about with Minmon earlier today about having times 100 points today for whatever points he receives. It's one position away from a P8, which would give him 100 points. Obviously only a joke, but I think he'll want to try and get some points on the board today.
And keep an eye on Finley. He's just at the fastest lap of the race. He's now just within half a second of Hadith.
And we have to mention that Finley has still not won a race this season.
Yeah, he's done season 5 Division 2 style, not taking a single victory all season. Is he going to leave it to the very last round of the season to take the victories?
But could this be it? Is he? Oh my god, almost hit the curb there.
Well, at this rate, he might actually stand a chance to gain second in the championship.
Yeah. And that could affect the bikes next season, as I'm pretty sure Finley is after a factory Ducati seat, and if Jack still wants that, that seat's at threat. Craig picks up another warning.
Owen Howling's moved into 4th.
Normally Craig's one of the better riders with tyres, not tyres, sorry, with warnings, but he's actually got 3 warnings right now, and he has picked up the first lap of the race, but he did a bit of a corner cut at the penultimate corner there.
Yeah, he touched the gun at the exit turn 3, and I think he touched it at the penultimate corner. But Howling and Smoyes going side by side.
Smoyes is turning on him. Smoyes is not. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean, Smoyes is. Yeah, that's.
I mean, Howling fair enough for Howling to retake the place.
Smoyes just kept on turning on there and just didn't give him any space whatsoever. I would have given Smoyes a lead position there.
We're going to try not to give in, but you can't just turn on people. I noticed Howling taking a very strange entry line into turn 5, so he's leaving the door wide open for people, but
you're not taking it. For grabs, though.
Yeah. So Hadith has got Finley.
Made a small mistake there. Yeah. Craig closing up furthermore.
On boost is down again.
Oh,
And Finley's really wide.
Just about holds the position though. And Craig is at the curb! Oh my god, he had a massive shake on the front end. He hit the curb at turn 12, and you know, if you do that, that is...
Yep.
That's like asking to crash. But Hadith, so far, he has run an absolutely perfect race. He's led from turn 1, lap 1, and he's got one more lap to try and hold this lead. But someone else who has got one more lap to hold is Craig. All he needs to do is stay on the bike, and he will take the championship win, with Howlin now picking up another penalty somehow.
Finley's taking a very...
wide at turn 1.
Yeah, that line was completely skewed from the moment he hit the brakes there.
But Craig, oh my god, Craig almost crashes again there. And Craig, he's going to be feeling the nerves on this last lap. All he needs to do is hang on for one more lap as he breaks turn 4. You can see, look, he's running wide. He just needs to keep it going on both wheels. And he will be the champion. But Finley, he's not won a race all season. Hadith's not won a race in the dry all season. They're both chasing wins that they would both really want.
Oh, and Hadith's on the outside curb.
Yeah, Hadith has always said that he wants to win a race in the dry. Finley wants to win a race this season. And this is it. It's a chance of both of them. But it looks like it's going in the favour of Hadith right now. As he holds the lead, he makes a small mistake there out of turn 9. As they now head into turn 10. Finney's on the outside curb here. Craig might even go for a mover.
He's going for it, he's sending it.
He's pushed him onto the curb. He's been forced wide.
That's giving Hadith the win for sure.
And Craig going on the outside of Finley.
Oh
my god, he's taking risk. Craig, he
does not need to do this at
anyway,
all.
But he wants to get P2. He's going to try and force up the inside. He's going to try and go for it. He's going for it. He's been forced to the inside. Oh, he's forced him wide off the track. Oh, I mean, I bet Hadith wins. And Craig is your champion of Season 1 in MCL. A fully deserved season. But he's forced Finley off there a little bit onto the gravel. But either way, he's going to be champion. And he has done it. For the first time ever. What a season from him.
Yeah, it's taken a lot. Oh, and he's both him and Finley have gone down at turn 3, and so is Howling, and so is Records. And it's a
red flag.
Red flag's come out too late. But yeah, it's been a long time coming for Craig, but he's finally done it. Maybe not the cleanest of ways to end it there, but he's managed to finish second. Whether that's stay, who knows, but it doesn't really matter. But Skydeep is your victory. He's finally won in the dry. Craig is second and is your first ever MCL winner, championship winner. Yeah. And Finley round at the field in third. Schmoyes is fourth, Nick jumping fifth, Amir sixth, Howling seventh. That will probably change. Aaron eighth, Minmon ninth, Touchable 10th, Boosted 11th, Somebody in 12th, and Lewis and Jack rounds out the field in 13th.
So yeah, Jack's still going to start from not dead last because Lewis left. It said that he's in front. Lewis's, but he actually quit first. So it'll be Lewis in last, then Jack in second to last, and then Craig in third to last. Let's think it's the race. So I need to get the results up, but that'll take the pressure off Craig now. He can now ride this final race with a bit more of a relaxation in him. He doesn't need to push as much. Like I said, it wasn't the cleanest race by Craig. A few bits of contact there, a few rivals, but he's done the job, and he is now the champion. So people need to join back. Hopefully, now that everything's settled down, we've got one more race this season. Hopefully, we can get a rainy final race to really spice things up and give everyone else one last chance to try and get a win, because it'd really throw it in anyone's favour. And as far as I'm aware, not many people have done practice this week in the rain, so I think that would really give us a good ending. So then Boost is going to start on pole because he was the last actual finisher, and he'll be followed by Touch and Minmon. Boosted, Touch, Minmon, Aaron, Howling, and Amir. Nick, Schmoyes and Finley. Nick's on there yet, so Schmoyes and Finley. And then Craig and Hadif. Sorry, I don't know why I said Craig, it'd be Craig because Hadif won. And it'll be Lewis and Lars because he actually quit first. And Jack disconnected. He did actually finish in front, but I don't know why it said that. So we just need to wait for Nick to join back. I think he's just sorting something out. As well as Craig. I think Craig will be making a change to his number, I'm pretty sure. I think you can imagine what he'll be changing to, as far as I'm aware. Nick said he needs to restart his PlayStation a minute ago. So he's obviously having a few problems. So we'll give him a minute. He said that everything was stuck. So we'll give him a second. So then going to this final race. Who do you think is going to win the final race of the season? Will Finley get his first win of the season? He's not won a race. Theoretically speaking, Finley could finish second in the championship here and without a race win. So how many points is he going to be behind Jack now with him finishing third in that race?
Assuming he keeps his third place.
He might get second.
He might get second.
Yeah.
But 11 points behind, so he'd need to win or get second and Jack not to score any points, basically.
So it's gonna be 9 or 11. So we'll see how things go about that. Just waiting for Nick. Still waiting for Nick. Taking his time. Never knew it took this long to load up the PlayStation, but it does say he's online. So we're just loading on. Oh, he's taking a long time. Nick is taking a while. There you go. Good time. Right, and Nick, where's Nick gonna be again? He should be in Schmoyes and Amir. Right there. Right, let's go. Final round of the season. Are we gonna get a change of conditions? We only had one wet race this season. So.
I'm gonna say no. But I am praying we see some form of wet weather.
And
it's cloudy.
Cloudy. Oh. So to change of conditions, the tyres will be more favourable because I've heard a lot of them complaining about the front tyre and the clear conditions. So that sprint race probably wasn't fun for them. And in perfect timing, Craig just told me that his PS has froze.
Oh.
In very, very perfect timing. It says that he's still in the thing. He tell me not to start yet. I don't know what's going on. I'll wait a second. Lucky enough, he's won it in the sprint already, so it's not going to affect him. Yeah, Craig can't do anything, but he's got the job done already. What do you think we should restart?
I'd say restart just in case.
Yeah. Okay. Right, restart again. Oh my god. Why do so many problems occur? He's gonna have to turn off his PS and start. So many delays. It's so frustrating. Ah.
The riders are ready for the start of the Catalan Grand Prix. The lights are on.
Why do these problems have to occur? Ah.
It's the last round, they just want.
Yeah.
Just want
one more final round, and it's still freezing, so I think everything's just crashing. Oh, you are joking. Craig said that it is unfroze, but we have to restart anyway because not everyone was ready up. And he's left anyway, so. Ah. So many problems.
I've just realised I didn't even bother doing the standings because I completely forgot, so this actually gives me the chance to.
Yep. Right, let's get the race results back now.
There we have it, boosted wins the final race of the season.
He'd hope so. But we are still going to have cloudy conditions. I hope you see. I want to see a different race winner in this final race. I feel very bad for Finney that he's not had a win all season. He's been quite unfortunate. He's been very good in some rounds, but
yeah, there's been a few races where he should have won, but
it could have
for
been
whatever reason it's never gone his way. Yeah, he was within 2/10 of a deep at the end there, but it just didn't happen.
I want to try and speed run this so we can hurry up. Just gotta wait for Craig to join back, and then we can get going. Right, and he's in, and Craig will start right there. Right, let's go for the final race of the season. The championship's been decided, so it's going to be a stress-free race in terms of championship position for most. Well, hopefully everyone readies up quickly, because there's been a few delays.
Yeah, hope fingers crossed that happens, and then we can get underway for the final race of the season. So I can confirm Finley will finish at worst third in the championship. Amir could steal fourth from Nick. Schmoyes and Hadif 2 points separate them for 6th. Howling will finish 8th. Lewis will finish 9th. So there's some very interesting things there.
Alright, because it's a final race this season, let's make a podium prediction whilst we're waiting.
I will go with Finley, Craig, Jack.
Okay, I like it. I'm going to go with Amir, because he likes to win a main race. I'm going to go for Amir, Craig, Nick. Let's see what happens. Just waiting for Craig. And we can finally get going. Oh, well, I'm howling now. Well, just howling now. And let's get going. Yep, alright, let's go.
The riders are ready for the start of the Catalan Grand Prix. The lights are on, and as soon as they go out, it's going to get wild.
So Boosted is on the pole position for the final race of the season. Touch his second, Mimon third. Can we have an outsider get on the podium or even win in the final race?
Yeah,
Probably not,
please.
but we can pray.
Let's see.
And we're off. And Boosted has a fantastic launch off the line. And he is definitely going to lead the pack in towards the first corner. And look at that, Tifa, like always, getting a fantastic start. And we'll...
Oh, as Nick's crashed, he's going to stop into the first corner.
And somehow,
And
nobody else has been taken out.
And Craig's
Aaron's down.
Aaron's been wiped out.
And Hadif has gone from virtually last, and he's almost into third place. He is into third place. Could he move into second? He's about to do. Yeah, he's moved into second place. Oh, he's set everybody up. He's gone wide, and Armin's gone down.
Down.
Oh my lord! And Howling's managed to get himself into fourth place. So Booster continues to lead the way, and there's the Aprilia. That's the track has Aprilia. Oh my lord! That's Lewis, got to be.
Oh my god!
And Schmoyes has moved his way up into second place, ahead of Touch. It's all chaos.
Taking a very defensive line, and Jack's off the front in turn 7 again, in the exact same spot on the exact same lap as Finney's hit the back of Hadif. But it's all scrambling about at the front still.
Schmoyes managed to pick up a long lap penalty already on the first
look
lap.
at that top 6. I mean, if you thought this would be the top 6, as Lewis has broke really late, and oh my god.
Oh, and who's that wide? That's Touch wide.
Oh my god.
And Schmoyes setting up the inside
of Lewis here
Boosted.
to come back on track there. That was unfortunate.
And Schmoyes takes lead of the race for the first time.
He's been given a long lap, Schmoyes, for something.
I don't know what
this
for.
top 6
Booster's sending it to the final corner.
Oh my god, he's run
He's
wide.
gone
This
really
is
wide.
Not what you'd expect. It's like a reverse
And here comes
grid
Touch
right
up
now.
the inside. And he forces his way underneath and moves into second place. The two Americans side by side down the home straight.
This is a very unexpected.
And here comes
grid
Howling
right
C, just
now.
three abreast heading towards turn 1. Who's going to be the latest on the brakes? It's going to be Touch, I think.
Oh, Howland's wide. This is a very good.
Oh, someone's down.
opportunity
Lewis is
for
down
here.
in the background. Oh, this is not going to go well.
Oh my god.
Somehow it has.
This is just incredible. The top 5 are all people who have not won a race this season.
Here comes Finley up the inside into turn 4. He's going to run
Oh,
wide.
it's Craig just- yeah, that's so
Touch has just been absolutely obliterated.
Yeah, I need to give Craig a long lap for that. And had these been given the warning thing, but he's not given anything to Craig. So
Oh,
I'm
and
gonna give
Craig
a
set up the
long lap
inside
for
of
that.
Finley as well into turn 5.
That was really, really bad. Even if Craig got given by a game by a long lap by the game for that, I think he deserves another one because he just absolutely killed Touch. I mean, that was just horrendous.
Oh, and he's got
And again! Oh my god! Craig is just not taking any smoke whatsoever.
Oh, and this, oh my god.
Oh, I don't know what he. I think
I've no.
Craig
Oh,
just-
and that's boosted down.
Craig has done an absolute mad one.
Oh, and
today.
Hadif's just bullied as well. Is that he hasn't been able to fill, as he's got through on Finley there. Lots of
So
contact everywhere.
in
Craig
terms
got
of seeing-
free Oh, and Aaron needs to be given a long lap as well, I think. Unless that's been.
Finley's got 2 and Craig's got 3.
So
I mean, this is just.
Howling Siege, he hasn't won a race up. Well, Schmoyes, Howling, and well, if you could take Finley out, he's done long laps, but Howling and Schmoyes, they stand a
Finley's
chance.
late on the brakes. He's really late. He's
Very
going for
late.
the long lap. He will take the long lap and go back round. Oh my god, well when you thought drama could not provide.
So currently, Howling Siege on the timing screen will win this race.
Would you believe it? Okay, oh Lewis is just T-boned.
That could be red flag, maybe.
No. Was that Lewis or Touch? One of them just T-boned intentionally.
I don't know, but Touch is less. I'm assuming he's been in third party and just been collected. But Craig has now moved in second place.
I can't tell who that was. I'm actually going to record that a second and go back on it, so I'm not going to be looking for the time being. But someone just intentionally wiped someone out.
So if Howling's smart, he'll just sit behind Craig and let Craig drag him up towards Schmoyes.
It was Touch just intentionally wiped someone out as Lewis. So that's going to be... yeah.
Oh, and Aaron's down. So disaster for all the Aprilias. Aaron's gone.
That's very bad from Touch. I don't
Oh, and Finley's up the inside. And he's round wide.
Wipe a rider out. So lots of riders have been lost, but yeah, that's not it from Touch.
So currently, the order we Howling, Hadith, Schmoyes, Finley. No, it wouldn't even be Finley. I don't even know. Amir Heath would be third.
So
oh, but no one to be.
Attempt one of the long laps, and he is.
And Finley's failed. So I think we say Finley's probably out of the win now. But Craig's got to do another two. So really, it's going to be down between Schmoyes, Howling, and Hadith for the win. Schmoyes has not taken his long lap, so Howling leads. Howling leads ahead of Hadith, and Schmoyes is 2 seconds behind them.
This could be a really good finale here. Could we actually see? Imagine these three will finish on the podium.
Yeah, these three have not won a race in the Grand Prix stage. Hadith's won, well, he's just won the sprint. Schmoyes has taken multiple third-place finishes. Howling hasn't taken a single podium all season. But he's been beating the drum at it. Oh, Craig's really late on the brakes. Into the last cut, into turn 10. He's had a big lock-up. He's managed to just about stay on, though. Oh
my god! And
he saw a door open and he said, "Thank you very much. I'll take that and a bit extra." So Hadith now in the net lead of the race. Let's see if Craig will take his next long lap. He's got these. Well, he's going to move into third place. Does he go and take the long lap?
Can I just say who's got the fastest lap right now?
Boosted. He must have corner cut short. He must have corner cut surely.
I mean, all the top guys are currently stuck in battles apart from Jack, so I don't think it's impossible, but I think it's likely that he's gone across the track somewhere.
He's probably tried to do his long lap, missed it, and then carried on like nothing.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot more entry speed than everybody in front of him,
yeah.
which could maybe answer why some incidents have happened. And Minmon's gone down again.
Yeah, Craig's the only one. No, sorry, Craig. Sorry, Howling's the only one without a warning. Why is Lewis so far back as well? He's slowing down.
Oh no, what's going to happen here?
I might have to. Like, if he's sitting on the race line, I might take action here. Hang on, I'm just gonna get the disqualification ready. Is he gonna? Oh no. He's not. Oh no. Yeah, I've disqualified him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got right on the race line where Finney was there. So yeah, I didn't take immediate action. I don't know if he was just waiting or doing something, but yeah, it looked like he was trying to take Finney out by the looks of things. So very poor from some of the riders, though, their actions. That's just not on.
So I'm trying to work out the order here. So it'd be Hadith, Howling, then I think it'd be Nick jumping. Would be your top three.
A lot has happened in this race, that is for sure.
And I think Craig's just been given another long lap penalty.
So that's going to be what, 4 now?
4. The man who's had hardly any warnings, hardly any long laps.
Will he beat Minato's record from, was it like 7?
7 from Indianapolis.
I don't think Craig will beat that. I don't think
No.
Unless he does another terrible wipeout.
Oh, and he's gone a bit hot into turn 5. I think he follows Hadith
But
there.
Schmoyes, he has never won a race, but he's under threat here because Hadith and Howling have still got no penalties, so he needs to fill out the gap a bit more.
He's going to have to hope that Hadith...
Unless he's not taking the penalty for him thinking he can get it removed.
Yeah.
So we've got to consider that as well. But as of now, it is Hadith who leads. And Hadith could be on for a double here. Which would be very impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, Jack's done the double. Nick Jumping's done the double. Could Hadith be the third person to double? Craig's not done one. You would have thought he'd have done one. But whenever he's won a sprint, he's never backed it up. And then when he's never won a sprint, that's usually when he backs it. He won the main race. So here we go, on to lap number 7. We start the halfway stage. Hadith's in prime position to take victory. He's about to be overtaken by Craig, but he's going to outbrake him. And hold position. So for Howling here, his hope's got to be that Schmoyes, Hadith and Craig all fight, and Hadith gets the worst end of the stick, and he can take advantage and take victory.
Howland's still in the balance here if these guys battle. Oh, it's Craig against Hadith! And is Schmoyes going to cut him off? He does just. Schmoyes is a threat here. And with this battle in, I think Amir's lagged out. He's just... Rider's glitched in the wall. And yeah, I think Amir's lagged out. So a lot
One
of
boost
riders
is down.
a few problems today.
Hadith didn't get a warning there.
I didn't see what happened. Is it warning?
He caught turn 8, but I don't know if he got
it
forced
said
off
warning.
by Craig,
it did say
and
warning.
Howling's been forced wide by Finley, so that's not going to help Howling's cause. Despite this, Howling is still in a shot at the podium.
Yeah, could have a 5-way battle going on here. And depending on Jack and Nick's pace, 7.
So down the home straight, 5 to go. Does Hadith just sit behind Schmoyes?
Craig's taken another long lap. Craig's gone in again.
Is he doing it
I've
successfully?
not seen if he's done it right. I mean, it looks... Oh, he's failed at the end. I think he might have failed at the end there.
Unbelievable.
I think he's gonna have to fail that at the end, surely.
He nailed it, and then he just cut across the green paint right at the end. He's hit the back of Howling.
Oh, as he makes a move.
I don't know if he actually did hit the back of Howling, but it looked like it did.
4 long laps, and Craig's on 4, I think.
So for Howling here, the thing with Howling's problem here is he's got 2 bikes in front of him. The good thing is they're 2 very fast riders that can drag him up towards the pack. So
he needs to slip behind him and buy this time.
He's going to finish in front of him as long as he stays on.
Yeah, but I think he'll have more than this. He'll know that Schmoyes has got a long lap, so he'll know that he's currently in a... Yeah, he'll be in 2nd right now.
Yeah.
But he needs to not be held up. As Finley's wide.
Obus is down again.
And Minmon might be coming to a battle here with Boosted. Right at the back of the field, as Boost is really wide again, and so is Minmon.
So everybody from 1st down to 7th are really 2nd of each other, and Howling sends it on Craig into the final corner, and Howling moves into 4th place.
Howling's still the only one without a warning.
It's very impressive.
After all this drama.
Oh, but Craig's going to cut Howling's nose off into the first corner. But Howling's going to cut underneath him.
Oh, Finley's taking action.
And there we go, Howling finally picks up his first warning.
Finney did get a warning for that, but might give him another one after the race, depending. Jack picked up the fastest lap of the race now.
Hadif's gone.
I think he's disconnected again. He's in second place. Remember, he disconnected last week on the final lap.
That's given the win for S'mores on a... Well, actually, no, it gives Howling the win. It gives Howling the win. Howling
After all this, it just needs to... He's got a 0.8 buffer right now.
Yeah. He's just going to sit behind Craig. He's just going to sit behind Craig and follow him. Because Craig's got the patience.
How long has Craig taken? Has he taken enough? Finney's not taken any at all.
Well, Craig's going to take it at least 2.
And I'm thinking about it now though, look at Nick and Jack behind Howling, they're closing up to him.
So, what we're looking at is, Howling could win, but it could very easily be stolen by Schmoyes, Nick jumping or Jack right at the end here.
He's run off track again there at turn 10. I'm going to give him a warning this time round, because he's done that about 3 times this race. So. And you
he's down!
Oh, no way. He's dropped it at turn 12, and the win has been thrown out for sure now.
So,
and it's all kicked off this round.
3 laps to go. The gap between Schmoyes and Howling, 2.3 seconds.
Oh, the drama.
But he doesn't.
If
I
he's
think
better,
that's
then
his.
Schmoyes is going to get away.
Keep an eye on Nick jumping now, because he could be set to steal this away from Howling Siege potentially. Howling's not won since Tourmaster Rio Hondo in season 9.
Unbelievable.
Long time ago.
Oh, he's wide.
Oh, he's wide.
He's wide.
And Nick jumping moves into 3rd place.
And these guys can't battle too much, or Schmoyes will build that gap. You can see it now. The gap is currently 2.6 to Schmoyes. So if it continues at this rate, Schmoyes could be on to win still.
So Howling holds on to the net lead. For how much longer?
And Jack here's got a penalty. I'm not sure what for though. Again, all this stuff could still be removed, but Jack is still in the balance too.
See, the thing, I have absolutely no clue who's going to finish in 3rd here. Well, I know the top 3. From that point on, I have no idea.
How many long laps Craig's got. Still.
He's got 3 or 4. How many he served? I don't know. He served what? He served 1.
3. He served 2 or 3.
I've only seen him serve 1.
I've seen him go through it twice.
Right, and he failed the second time.
Oh yeah, he failed one, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Right, the gap's come back down to 2.4, so Howling's had a clean sector 3 and 4, and he's closed the gap back down. So here we go, penultimate lap of the race, 2 to go.
We've been given a very exciting finale here with so much drama.
It's like the TT, it's a race against the... It's not... You don't have to look where you are on track, it's just against the clock. And Nick jumping's nearly careened into the back of Howling there.
He's going to need to drop behind him now. Which he does. Is Jack then striking range though? No, not quite.
He nearly is though.
So depending on how Jack's got his penalty, this could be a full-way battle for the lead, including Schmoyes here. It's still 2.5, the gap, or 2.6. So none of these riders are going to fall to let off whatsoever. You'd think it's advantage Schmoyes with these riders being close to battling.
But it's just not that simple. Minmon's gone. So Minmon, the thing is, Minmon had a chance here to, with all the penalties, he could have sprung up a few more places. But I think that's just put a dent into that. But it seems to me Howling is stronger in Sector 3 than Schmoyes.
Yeah. Howling cannot let Nick have a chance to attack him. He just cannot. The gap is down to 2.1.
2.1, 2.2. So here we go. It's going to come down to the final lap of this great season. Can Howling take his first win? Can Schmoyes take his first win? Can Nick go back to back? Oh, and Howling's really wide for the penultimate corner.
He's got
it's tourist trophy style sort of between Schmoyes and the other two. We saw the last
Jack
lap.
is in the slipstream and Nick here, and Jack's going to get a move on Nick.
Can he do it? Will he do it? He's going to send it. He's going to send it. No, he's
Nick's
not.
really late on the brakes. He's running wide again.
This is what Howling needs. So here we go. That's just put pressure off Howling, but Howling might have to worry about Jack now. So the gap's now 2
Howling is
seconds between
closing the
Schmoys and
gap.
Howling.
And Howland, he is 3 sectors away from a maiden win here in MCL.
Can he hold on?
He's got Jack though, the rider who is currently second in the championship, only 3 tenths behind him. Howland's wide though. Is he going to get? Oh, he's going to just about stay in front, I think. Jack's
And
slightly
Craig's
wide,
with Schmoys. Craig's with Schmoys. So
I think. Oh my god! I think Schmoyes might be falling under some pressure here.
here we go, up the hill, up to turn 9.
Oh, and he's crashed again.
Oh.
Craig's on the curb. He's going to drop a little bit of time there. Jack is right on the back of Howland here.
No idea to
Oh
look
my
at.
God,
We're just
it's
gonna check
going
Craig, make
right
sure.
down to the death.
So we gotta keep an eye now. Oh, Craig's on the inside of Schmoys into turn 10.
Oh. Is he going to go for a move? Is he going to go for a Rossi at the final corner?
He did it on Finley in the sprint. Can he do it in the final race of the season?
Surely not. He can't do that to Schmoyes, could he? Can Schmoyes win on track though? Into the final
think he
corner.
can.
He's wide! He's wide! Craig's going to get the exit!
No, he's not.
Oh, he's just fell
So
short.
Schmoys crossed the line, but Howling sees it's actually the win on the timing screen.
What a race! Oh my god. That was some drama in the final race. I do not believe it. I don't think. Oh, Schmoyes and Alan's bike. Oh my god.
Well, what drama. And then we finally see the order.
And it's Howling who wins.
Unbelievable.
Oh. That was something. Oh my god. The drama in that is just something else. I've never seen anything like it. That was absolutely insane. What have I just watched?
Something incredible. So what we'll do, we'll talk with the 3 podium finishers, and then we'll move on to our top 3 of the championship. So, I mean, I'd love to interview Howling because of the journey he's been through this entire season. So you can interview the Schmoys and Nick.
Oh yeah, okay, that sounds good. So then we'll start with Schmoys. So Schmoys. Schmoys? Hello. So you won on track today. I can hear you saying that you should have won. I don't know what happened, but you finished 3rd as of now. But you won on track. You did a very good race. It was probably the most entertaining race in the commentary box all season because of how much drama it provided for all of us, with all the gaps all over the place. There was so much that happened, but you finished 3rd for now. That maybe changed, but how was this race for you, and how was it trying to control the gap out front? Yep, well done. You did a very good race today, and it was very entertaining. So thank you for putting on a show for us. So we'll move on to P2 in the race next. That'll be Nick as of now. A lot can still change, but as of now, you are currently 2nd in this race. Very entertaining. I mean, I don't think much more could have happened today with the drama and the battling. And what was going through your head this race when you saw the gaps and long laps changing and so much drama? You probably didn't have a clue where you was going to finish. Yep, well done today. You rode a very good race, so yeah, congratulations. And a very good season for you. I believe you finished 4th in the standings, so well done. And considering you also missed a lot of races too this season, you could have definitely been in the championship fight.
So we move on.
Your turn.
We move on to the current, hopefully, well, for his sake, hopefully it will stay as race winner, but we'll have to soon find out. But Howling Siege, it's been I don't know how many days, but you have ended a race in P1. How does it feel?
Well done.
Well done, Howland. We'll try and keep the move as somber as possible. But it's great to hear all the passion.
Right.
So now
we've done the podium finishes. We'll have to do the top 3 in the championship now. Because I do 2, then I'll just do 1 now. So I don't mind what order we do them.
We'll switch it round. So I'll do 3, 2, and then you can do the number 1.
Okay, sounds good.
Right. So, Finley, I'd say this season's been one of what ifs, because the amount of times you could have won this season is quite a large amount, but for one reason or another, the win never came. But you've one of the most consistent riders all season. You've managed to finish the season out in 3rd place. So how does that feel?
Well, first of all, I'd say fuck you to Craig and Aya for hitting me at the final corner off the track in the sprint race. Now it's a little bit of joke, but well, firstly, congratulations to Craig, shall I say? Sorry, a little bit mixed up in the words. For the championship win, he was the best rider all season, basically. He got a bit lucky, I must say, in getting away at the front quite a bit often, but he didn't have it as easy this weekend, I must say. But yeah, finished 3rd. It was good. It's a difficult season for me. I enjoyed it. Some parts I didn't enjoy. I enjoyed the final round, not this round. I got 4 long laps or something. But I'd like to thank everyone for the support during the season. Craig with the help, Vital with your help, Jack with your help, my brother Jack with the help, Howland with his help. Everyone else has helped me as well. Next season is going to be so much more better than this. So I can't wait to get going for next season. But yeah, congratulations to the top three today, as well as the top Jack and Craig in the championship. And all right, next season's going to be my season. It's going to be mine and no one else's. Over and out.
Seems like we have a lot of people screaming into the mics or something like that. So well done, Finley, on P3, and let's see if you can make it 2 better next season. So we now go to the vice champion, second place, Jack. You led the season for the first half, and then unfortunately you could just never quite regain the championship lead back from Craig. But you gave it a good. You two had a good fight. Came down to the final round. Unfortunately, you had quite a lot of bad luck in that sprint there. But how do you feel about this season?
Overall, it's a good season because second place is not bad. But it was a bit disappointing in the end because obviously I knew it would be difficult to win the championship. I didn't practice enough for every round, so realistically I didn't deserve it. But coming into the final round, like. You never know what can happen, but I had a good qualifying, even though I didn't do a lot of practice. I only started practicing again today, but yeah, I was only 2 tenths off Craig. Once again, everyone else just gets crazy starts, and I got pushed back, and then I got a bit ambitious, and then obviously made a mistake. Craig hit me, accelerated into me, and pushed me onto the curb, and then Amir went up the inside, whenever the next corner is, and so did Howland, and then hit the back of Howland, and then Lewis, who... No words for Lewis because he just literally just slammed right into the side of me when we come back on track, and he said he literally done it deliberately, however you say the word. But yeah, I just couldn't bother with that anymore because it's always a bad luck and it always happens to me. So yeah, but it's a shame. But in the main race, crashed on turn 7 curb like I did in the sprint, and making my way back through the field, and I passed Nick jumping, and as Nick jumping is, he's probably one of the dirtiest riders on the grid in my opinion. He accelerated back into me and hit me again. So don't know what Nick's problem is with me, but he's definitely don't really like him right now, and I don't think I will. So he needs to think about what he's doing on track because he's extremely dirty and really dirty actually, and he's really dirty. He's not a good rider at all. He's I'm just going to stop there before it gets too out of hand, but, Nick, he knows what he's done. He done it last week. He's said something in practice the other week as well, but it is what it is. I had a good pace in the main race, so I don't know if I'm going to be racing next season because just can't be bothered anymore. And it's championship, and congrats, Howland, for the win, but hopefully if I do race next season, I'll be able to have a bit better luck and maybe return some of the favours that Nick Jumper done to me this race and this season. So see you next season, Nick.
So a very direct promo against Nick there, but well done for second place. Should you return, hopefully, well, like Finley, you two and can have a good go at trying to take the number 1 spot. And well done.
Thank you.
Right, with that interview being done, there's only one more interview left to be done, and that's our first champion of MCL this season. You took a lot of race wins, unfortunately no double this season, but it's a very successful season by you, Craig, and you've pulled off a very good overall consistency, I'd say. A few moments, including Jerez, where things went not so well this season, but I'd say in the grand scheme of things you pulled off a very good season, and I'd say you've probably been the deserved champion with your pace being exceptional, and I think clearly the best among the season, with other riders having a few unfortunate moments, but I think across the whole season you've shown that you've been the best. And this season it's been a roller coaster of emotions for you. You've been through a lot, I'd say, but in the end you've done the deal and you've done the job, and this is it. You are the MCL Season 1 champion. You are finally a champion. How are your feelings after this?
Happy, because I've been doing league racing for what, like 4 or 5 years, or maybe 3 or 4 years, something like that, and it took a while to actually get a win. So to eventually have a good season, some howlers here and there. Obviously, it's nice to win the first season of the rebranded league. I do want to speak about today's races. I apologise to Jack with what I did in the sprint. I don't think I caused much, but I do apologise to him, because if it was the other way around, you know, I'd be throwing my arms up as well about it. The main race, I looked like a D2 rider with how many penalties I had. 2 of them obviously was, you know, fair enough, but you gave me one, which I think it was like a mistake, because you didn't know if the game were going to give me one. And then, can't remember why I got the 4th one. I think it might have been something else. Oh, that was it. Into turn 1, nicked on a doppy. And then, yeah, one of my long laps I did serve. I actually went on the green at the end, so obviously that isn't going to change my result. It is what it is. It was nice to obviously still take my long laps and, you know, still fight at the front. I don't have much to say, to be honest. I'm just happy, obviously, winning the championship. I had pressure last week. Well, not pressure, nerves. In the sprint, I had nerves today as well. The main race, I was fine. I was just trying to go for it, and unfortunately, I was causing too much havoc on track. Shout out to Howland for the win. I'm sure he can be there more often. He just needs to show a little bit more consistency, but I'm sure that won't be hard to find. I do feel sorry for Jack. Obviously, it's not nice to lose a championship the way he has in the last round. Yeah, appreciate it anyway this season. Shout out to you and Jack as well for you know, putting on a good commentary. And yeah, shout out to myself, Share Factory Master.
Well done to you. You are the champion. And one more question going to next season. Obviously, you still have to think about this, but you now have the option to run the number 1, and I think next season you'll be looking to try and retain your title. So, any words before the start of next season, or any hints or anything going into next season?
Oh, I'm definitely running the number 1. No fact. Like, some people might not even get the chance to, but if you get the chance, and it's got to be done. So yeah, hopefully I can have a nice consistent season next season. But we'll see, because there's a lot of competition. I'm sure if the other riders who have the pace can find a bit more consistency, there'll be more battles at the front, so it's not going to be easy. Jack put up a fight as well. But yeah, all I'm going to say is to everyone, bring it, ladies.
Yep, well done. And move on to next season, which starts in exactly 2 weeks' time today. We'll see who can take the lead of the championship then. So, good luck in the meantime, and see you soon, Craig.
Thank you.
So that's it for this season. I think pretty much every single round has had some form of chaos in one way or another. I mean, there's only one round where we didn't have any incidents to report, which was round 8, maybe. So, yeah, guarantee we're going to get some incidents reported. Probably already have done anyway whilst these interviews are going on. But hopefully we've all enjoyed it, if I can speak. And yeah, VTO, as the owner and sort of runner of the MCL, how would you say your opening season of MCL has gone?
Thank you for asking. I think this season, I think in the majority of things we've seen good attendance, and we've seen some good battles happen, and lots of different race winners, which is what I like to see. We do have to mention the negatives, because we need to clear them up, with including some riders doing some unacceptable things, including today. So that will be heavily punished. But I think in terms of some of the racing towards the front and battling, I think what I've seen is great. I think obviously it's more difficult with pace-wise and commitment issues for riders. It's more difficult now since the real life season's over. But I think going on, obviously we're racing next season's game, which is going to be an 8-round season. So once that one's gone next season, we'll be on to the new game, and hopefully then, I think that's going to be our best season that season, because next season it's still going to be a good season. I think we'll see a real change and a real deal on MotoGP 25, which I hope we can have cross-play, which means more riders, more divisions, and I hope another division to start up on the new game. But in terms of this season, I'd say it's been a very successful season in general, with a few mishaps, but you know, they're to be cleared after a while. So yeah, once they're sorted out, I think we'll be good. And yeah, hope for the better racing for all. And I want to say good luck to everyone next season in their charge for the title.
Yeah, so nicely put. Hope you've all enjoyed, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time for round 1 of season 2. Goodbye.